ultimately the change is going to come from legislation, right? So talk to me a little bit. I know you're working on a couple of bills you're trying to bring so you can bring change.
I'm fortunate in that I'm on the board of directors for the Pilot Mental Health Campaign and have been on the board since the beginning. And our head of certificate defense at Ramos Law Aviation is an amazing attorney by the name of Zeke Dennison. And Zeke is also on the board as well of PMHC. And myself, Zeke, and another fantastic aviation attorney here that we have, Matt Bulow, we went out to DC last week because we introduced two bills to the House, and so happy about that. One is the Aviation Medication Transparency Act that basically requires the FAA to publish their list of all meds, green light or red light on these meds. You know, we were talking before, I have pilots after a surgery that have refused pain meds, sitting there in bed because they don't know whether they're allowed to take it or not, and they know they're going to have to report it, so they just don't do it. I've had pilots that have questioned anesthesiologists about the medication that takes them under for surgeries, diabetes, heart medications, you name it. Anything prescribed, pilots will, one, they'll usually stay away from it, or two, they'll hit the internet like crazy and hit message boards trying to see, all right, who's used it, right? Has anybody asked the FAA if you can have permission to use this or not? So this act is simply publish your list. Let pilots know so they can give it to their medical providers and say, hey, this is what the FAA says I can and cannot take. Can you please find something within that realm? Pretty basic stuff, right? It's like a one-page bill. The other one is the Mental Health in Aviation Act, and this is following the ARC. So the ARC, a year ago, 2024, April 1, I wish they chose a better date to come out the recommendations, but on April Fool's Day of 2024, they dropped, I believe it was 25 or 24 recommendations to the FAA about modernizing their regulations with particular focus on mental health. Just like you were saying, there's pilots that steer away from getting medical treatment. We find the number one cause or the number one realm of medicine where pilots do not seek attention is mental health. Like, you know, the loss of a loved one, right? Like to go get grief counseling for like 30 days on how to deal with losing a loved one. Well, that's reportable to the FAA. And right now that gets you deferred. And the deferral wait time for them just to review documents is 9 to 15 months. So by going and seeing a doc for, 30 days after the loss of a loved one, you could be benched or sidelined for a year or more, right?
That's insane.
Crazy.
That is so crazy.